All right, so I gotta ask you something before we even start.
Uh-oh, that tone already sounds like you're about to ruin my night.
No, no, hear me out. Imagine you find a book.
Okay.
It's old, like really old. Pages look like they've been through medieval trauma.
Medieval trauma is crazy, but okay, go on.
And inside, it's written in a language that literally nobody on Earth understands.
Like, nobody?
Like, not even the smartest people, not even codebreakers, not even AI.
Nah, that's already fake. Someone would have figured it out by now.
That's the thing. They haven't.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, it's called the Voynich Manuscript.
Okay, wait, I've heard that name before. Isn't that like that weird book with the creepy drawings?
Yes, the one with random plants that don't exist, naked people in tubes, like it's actually weird.
Like, now, what do you mean naked people in tubes?
I'm telling you, it looks like someone mixed a science textbook with a fever dream.
Okay, now I'm interested. When was this even made?
So they tested it, right? Carbon dating and all that science stuff.
Okay, smart guy.
And it goes back to the early 1400s.
What? That's like medieval times.
Exactly, like knights, castles, no Wi-Fi.
Imagine trying to solve a mystery without Google. Couldn't be me.
Right? They were just out there guessing.
Okay, but like what's actually inside the book besides your tubes?
All right, so it's split into sections, and each section looks like it's about something different.
Like chapters?
Yeah, kinda. There's one that looks like it's about plants,
Normal so far.
but the plants don't exist.
Okay, not normal anymore.
Then there's one that looks like astronomy, like stars, moons, zodiac signs.
So like astrology girls would love it.
Honestly, yeah, but it gets weirder.
Of course it does.
There's a section where it shows a bunch of women, like tiny drawings, just chilling in green liquid.
Bro, what?
I'm serious, it looks like they're bathing or something, but also connected by pipes.
That's actually kind of creepy. Like, what even is that supposed to mean?
Nobody knows. That's the whole problem.
Okay, but wait, what about the writing? Like, what does it look like?
It looks real. That's the crazy part.
What do you mean real?
Like it follows patterns, words repeat their structure.
So it's not just random scribbles.
Nope. It looks like an actual language.
Then why can't anyone translate it?
That's what makes it one of the biggest unsolved mysteries ever.
Nah, I refuse to believe nobody cracked it. Like, what about those World War codebreakers?
They tried.
Seriously?
Yeah, even top cryptographers looked at it and were like, yeah, we got nothing.
That's actually insane.
And recently, even AI tried to decode it.
Okay, now I know it's over. If AI can't do it, we're finished.
Exactly, like this book is literally undefeated.
Okay, but who even found it?
So there was this guy, Wilfred Voynich.
That's where the name comes from?
Yeah, he found it in 1912.
Wait, so nobody even knew about it before that?
Well, it existed, but it was hidden away in a collection of old books.
So bro just casually finds the most mysterious book ever?
Pretty much. Imagine being him.
I'd be flexing that forever. Oh yeah, I found an unsolvable mystery, no big deal.
Right? But here's the thing.
There's more?
Some people think it might be a hoax.
Like fake?
Yeah, like someone just made it up to mess with people.
But why would someone go through all that effort?
That's what I'm saying. The detail is insane. It's like 200 plus pages.
Nah, that's dedication. If it's fake, that person had way too much free time.
Exactly, and they'd have to invent a whole fake language too.
Yeah, that's not just a prank anymore. That's a full-time job.
And here's another thing.
You keep saying that, and it keeps getting worse.
There are no corrections in the book.
Wait, what?
Like no mistakes crossed out, no error, it's nothing.
So whoever wrote it just wrote perfectly?
Apparently.
Nah, that's actually creepy. I can't even send a text without fixing it 5 times.
Same. Imagine writing 200 pages with no mistakes.
Okay, yeah, I'm officially disturbed.
Good. That means we're doing our job.
So basically, we have a 600-year-old book written in a language nobody understands, full of weird drawings, and no one knows who made it?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's not normal.
Not even a little bit.
All right, I'm hooked. I need to know, like, what are the theories?
Oh yeah, that's where things start getting really crazy.
Of course they do.
because people have some wild ideas about this thing.
Like aliens?
You're actually not that far off.
No way!
Yeah, we're going there.
All right, yeah, I'm ready. This is about to get insane.
All right, so where do we even start with the theories? Because honestly, they get kinda out of hand.
I already know you're about to say something crazy.
Okay, let's start light. One of the most popular theories is that it's some kind of medical or herbal book,
That actually sounds kind of normal.
right? Like at first glance, it almost makes sense. You got all those plant drawings.
Even if they look fake.
Yeah, even if they look fake. And then you've got those weird diagrams that could be like human body stuff or treatments.
So, like ancient medicine.
Exactly, like maybe someone was writing down cures, recipes, or healing methods.
But then why write it in a language no one understands?
That's the problem.
Yeah, that kind of ruins the whole help people idea.
Unless it wasn't meant for everyone.
Oh, like a secret?
Yeah, some people think it was meant to hide knowledge.
So, like only certain people could read it.
Exactly, like doctors or scholars back then.
Okay, that's kind of cool, but also still weird.
Right? And then there's another theory,
Here we go.
that it's actually an alchemy book.
Wait, like turning metal into gold and stuff?
Yup, that whole medieval we're gonna be rich mindset.
Honestly, relatable.
Same. But yeah, alchemists were super secretive. They'd hide their work in codes so nobody could steal their ideas.
So the weird plants could be like ingredients.
Exactly, but drawn in a way so only the author knows what they really are.
That's actually kind of smart.
Yeah, like imagine labeling something wrong on purpose so no one can copy you.
That's next level gatekeeping.
Medieval gatekeeping.
Okay, but what about the weird people in tubes?
Yeah, that part doesn't really fit the normal theories.
Exactly, like I was with you until that.
Some people think that part might be about biology or like human body stuff.
That does not look like biology.
I know. It looks like a spa day gone wrong.
Nah, it looks like a science experiment.
Okay, fair. But then there's another theory that it's about women's health.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because most of the figures in those drawings are women.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
So maybe it's about things like fertility, pregnancy, or medicine related to that.
Okay, that actually kind of makes sense.
Right? Like the liquid could represent something symbolic.
Still looks weird, though.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, but you said that theories get crazy. These are still kind of logical.
All right, you ready?
No, but go ahead.
Some people think it's not from Earth.
You're joking.
I wish I was.
Aliens already?
Listen, I'm not saying I believe it.
You sound like you do.
Is that people think the language could be alien.
Okay, but like why would aliens write a book and just leave it here?
Exactly, that's why it sounds crazy.
Yeah, that makes zero sense.
Unless it was meant to be found.
Stop. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Nah, I'm not buying it. Aliens aren't out here writing textbooks.
Okay, fair. What else? Another theory is that it's actually just complete nonsense.
Like gibberish.
Yeah, like someone just made it look like a real language, but it doesn't mean anything.
But you said it has patterns.
It does. That's what makes this theory weird too.
Yeah, because random nonsense wouldn't repeat in structured ways.
Exactly, like it statistically behaves like a real language.
So it's too organized to be fake, but too unknown to be real.
That's the paradox.
Wow, that's actually kind of cool.
Right? It's like the book is trolling everyone.
Imagine the author just laughing like they'll never figure this out.
For 600 years straight.
That's commitment.
And here's another thing that people talk about a lot.
Hit me.
That it could be created by a genius, like someone way ahead of their time.
Okay, explain.
Like, imagine someone in the 1400s invents their own language
Already impressive.
and writes an entire book in it with complex ideas, diagrams, everything.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, like maybe they were trying to create something completely new.
But then why didn't they teach anyone else the language?
That's the mystery. Maybe they died before they could.
Oh, that's kind of sad, actually.
Yeah, like imagine creating something incredible and no one ever understands it.
That's actually low-key depressing.
Right?
Okay, wait, has anyone ever come close to solving it?
Oh yeah, a lot of people have claimed they cracked it.
Let me guess, they didn't.
Nope. Every single time, it falls apart.
That's embarrassing.
Imagine going public like that, I solved it, and then everyone's like, no, you didn't.
I would never recover.
Same. I delete myself from the internet.
Gone.
But yeah, every solution ends up having flaws.
Like what kind of flaws?
Like the translations don't stay consistent.
Oh, so it doesn't actually work across the whole book.
Exactly. It might work for a few words, but then it falls apart.
So it's like forcing it to make sense.
Yeah, basically.
That's kind of sad. People really want answers.
Yeah, like badly.
I get it though. I'm already annoyed and I just learned about it today.
Imagine spending years on it.
Nah, I'd lose my mind.
Same. I'd be staring at those weird plants like, what are you? And the little people in